So hello everybody on YouTube. Today I'm making a tutorial for this look. I wore this on a night out the other day with like a little bit more black eyeshadow. This is like my daytime glittery look. You probably know if you've seen any of my videos or any of my Instagram posts, I really like the kind of clown aesthetic. So I'm wearing some bottom lashes. Apparently it's trendy now. So, you know, be prepared to see this out for a while now. And then I'm wearing some good old NYX glitter. And yeah, this is the look. And if you want to see how I created this, then keep on watching. I'm just applying my foundation. I feel like my skin is getting worse and worse, and I don't know why. I've been eating really healthy, taking care of my skin, washing it, doing face masks, drinking a lot of water. My skin is going to shit. If anyone's got any suggestions for why I'm falling apart, so basically I've had really bad headaches for the past like 4 months and my skin's been really shit and I don't know why. And just before anyone starts saying something like it's because of veganism, I've been vegan for 2.5 years and I've only had this problem for the past 4 months. I just have a feeling like it's this house, like since it's been really cold, our house has been like really wet, moist, and I feel like it's affected my skin, my sleeping, you know, my headaches. I'm moving out in like a couple of months, it's almost 3 months, so if it doesn't get better after that, I guess I'll go back to eating meat. To be fair, to me, like, veganism is so important that I feel like even if it was damaging to my health, which it's not, but like if something happened and I don't know what could happen that could make me like try to get me to eat meat, but I wouldn't do it because like what's my one life compared to all the other lives that I would be taking. So I had this interesting opinion, and to be fair, I thought about this before, but kind of ignored it because it came from carnists. But it kind of makes sense, and that is that it's good that people eat meat because it kills them and then we don't overpopulate. What do you think about that? Because the thing is, if everyone ate healthy, then there'd be too many of us. I don't know. To be fair, I hate people so much that I feel like I'm happy they're killing themselves by eating meat. People are gonna be like, ah, she can't say that. I can say whatever I want. To be fair, I've always been like an extreme person. Like I always have kind of extreme opinions. Like I never play it safe. And I don't even think they're extreme. It's just things that people don't want to hear. But like, do I care what people don't want to hear? No. I bet there were people back in the slavery times that were like, I don't think we should own black people. They were like, oh my god, Ash, that's extreme. I mean, fair enough, we're not going to shoot them sometimes, but oh my god, like, calm down. You know, I bet there were people like that. So my skin has been so bad lately that I've been having to pretty much do drag makeup to cover up everything on my face. If you want to get really high coverage, make sure that you roll the powder into your skin like that. I mean, you look crazy, but it really makes your makeup stay longer and it pushes it into your skin and it creates a really heavy coverage, which is what I need. And it looks quite good, like, because the powder isn't just sitting on top. It doesn't look that cakey. I'm just going to contour my face. I'm using this H&M mattifying powder in the shade Chestnut, which is just like the darkest powder they do. And I kind of used it to bronze my face. It just looks really natural. And then I go over it with my H&M eyeshadow in the shade Grace of Innocence. You know, that's my favourite contour shade. And then I just want to kind of like sharpen the contour. It looks especially muddy in the camera and doesn't look like that in real life. But I want to sharpen it anyways. So I'm taking some translucent powder I'm gonna do that. How good do I look? So you guys know that I bleached my eyebrows a while back, but that's now grown out. So I need to lighten my eyebrows a little bit, so I'm going to be using my good old concealer trick. If you watched my like eyebrows three-way video, which was like a year ago, I did this. So I've got a little bit of concealer on my hand, and I'm just going to brush it through my eyebrows to look like an old lady. I've seen people use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, but I just find, because it's white, sometimes you get it on your skin and it's really obvious. It just doesn't really look good. Unless you're like really precise with it, which I don't think it's really possible if you have, you know, bushy eyebrows or if you have eyebrows. So I just use concealer because it kind of blends in with my face if I get any outside of my brow. Y'all know I'll be using my magnetic palette for everything here. In case you're interested in these magnetic palettes, because I know that you can get the Z palette, which is the original, but they're super expensive. This one is from the company My Kit Co, and they do other things as well. I ordered like a palette from it, like a metallic palette to mix my foundations on. They have like nice plastic bags to put your makeup in. It's great for makeup artists that are starting out because their prices are quite affordable. They do have makeup brushes as well, which I found were quite expensive, but everything else was so affordable. So I'm going to link it down below in case you want to get yourself. This one was like £12, which the Z palette is like much more expensive. Also, the H&M eyeshadows, which are my favourite eyeshadows, are like twice the size of the MAC or e.l.f. eyeshadows, so they don't fit in any of the like normal makeup cases. What do you call them? Like makeup palettes, you know, the ones where you can just put eyeshadows in. I'm going to go into like a pink eyeshadow and then like a little bit of blush because it's cool toned. And I'm just going to put that on my brows. I'm taking quite a big brush because I ain't fooling around. Now I'm going to take like a proper angled brush and I'm going to go into this like pinky toned purple so that I can create a gradient. But I've already like made a video about how I do my brows, so I'm just going to link it down below. And I'm just going to finish my brows off. Check my brows out. So when I originally wore this look, you can see in one of my what I ate in a days, I wore like a black eyeshadow base, but because this is a daytime look, I'm only going to put on like a little bit of a transition colour. I'm going into my Smashbox double exposure palette and I'm just putting a transition colour on. I just want like a little bit of a crease work, nothing crazy. Probably won't even see much because I'm putting a lot of glitter on today. Should we just get into the glitter? Like, let's be real, that's what we're here for. So the main star of this show will be this NYX face and body glitter in the shade Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. And for my glitter glue, I'll be using this H&M glitter glue. I used to use the NYX glitter glue, which was really thick and I liked it, but sometimes it was a bit too thick. I don't know. I mean, I loved it, but this one's a bit cheaper. Get glitter on my hands. I'm just gonna start taking the glitter glue and just slapping it on my face. Okay, in my eyes. Creating kind of a triangle. I'm just gonna find a point on my eyebrow where I want it to go. And then just go down. And then do the same on the other side. And then just fill it in. You can't really see the glitter glue much, but in real life you can see that it's reflecting light compared to, you know, where it isn't. Then I take it over my brow. Next we're going to dip in the glitter and start applying it. Whoop. I really like how it looks when you put it in your brows. I mean in my brows. I don't care how it looks in your brows. My mum's like cooking downstairs, I can hear her. I bet she thinks I'm crazy, so she doesn't really know much about me making videos and she doesn't actually live here, she's just come to visit. So she probably thinks I'm talking to myself while I do my makeup. Which, to be fair, I do that. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Anyways, I need to calm down. I'm going to do the other eye and then be right back. I don't know if this looks as good on camera as it looks in real life, but it looks bombing in real life. I just want to do my highlight before I do the rest because I'm going to be applying glitter here and it's hard to try to blend your highlight in. So I've been using this NARS eyeshadow in the shade Opal Coast as my highlight lately because it's really nice and cool toned. And like, look, this really shows. It's beautiful. A little bit on my brown bone. So pretty. I feel like a lot of my highlighters are either like purple or like gold toned or like have gold tones, you know, I think all like bronzy and pink. I just want a nice icy highlighter and this works great. I'm not even going to put highlight on my nose because I've got this massive freaking zit on there. I'm going to put a little bit in my inner corner as well. You know, because my eyes need brightening up. And now I'm just going to put glitter underneath my eyes. I always just want to make sure that where I'm starting at the bottom is where I am kind of starting at the top. And the good thing is, if you have a problem with your concealer creasing, you don't have to worry about it because you're slapping loads of glitter on top of it. Just a really nice, natural, glowy look. Okay, I'm going to do my other eye and then I'll be back. Right, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing like a skanky ass t-shirt, it's my Power Pussy top. Ugh. It's from Monkey in case you're interested, but I'm pretty sure it's sold out. I was like so happy. I kept checking the website all the time and then suddenly there was one back. Massage. I was well excited. I'm just gonna let this dry now. I'll sweep off my bake onto my contour. Okay, I'm just gonna use my Kiko waterproof liner and I'm just gonna do a very simple but very powerful liner. So I was going for like a really natural small wing, but it is what it is. Now next, I like to put these little gems, like here, and here. I really like putting down the glue first so that then you can kind of move the gems around if they're not in the right place, rather than putting it on the gem, because then you can't put much on there and you know, once you place it there's no going back. So I think this is better. And now while these are drying, I'm just going to put my mascara on. So I applied my mascara, a quite heavy coat on top and mostly bottom lashes because I'm going to be applying bottom lashes today. For my top lashes, I'm going to be using these lashes that I mentioned in my beauty favourites, current beauty favourites. They kind of look very clowny, so I'm going to put those on my top lashes. And then I have these, but like some old pairs that I've worn many times. So I'm going to cut them up and I'm going to put those on my bottom lashes. I'm going to put the glue on these first so they can be drying whilst I'm preparing my bottom lashes. Alright, so that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this. I applied some of this H&M Velvet Lip Cream on my lips. They're discontinuing this, so if you want this, get this. It's like a really beautiful purple colour. It's kind of got like pink tones in it. It's called The Last Word. I don't know why they're doing this to me because I'm literally running out and it's never happened to me with liquid lipstick and they're discontinuing it. So if you can get your paws on this, get yourself one of these. And yeah, that's that. I applied some glitter around here just to like tie the eyes with the lips, you know, just to have like one coherent look and cohesive. Wait, should I start saying like my video if you like it and subscribe? I mean, why wouldn't you subscribe? I mean, I'm funny as hell, right? Anyways, so thank you so much and I'll see you in my next video.